Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in the U.S. state quarters series, the 2002 Arkansas quarter. This coin might just look like any other quarter at first glance, but there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, you'll want to stick around because the 2002 Arkansas state quarter is a hidden treasure in the world of numismatics, and it could be worth far more than you'd ever imagine. Released in 2002, this quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which was a huge hit with collectors. Each state's design celebrated an important piece of their history, culture, or geography. Arkansas's design, in particular, is a nod to its natural beauty and the contributions it's made to American history. The reverse side of the coin features an image of a beautiful diamond, symbolizing the Arkansas Diamond Mine, the only public diamond-bearing site in the United States. Alongside the diamond is a depiction of a pine tree, representing Arkansas's natural forests, which are a vital part of the state's economy and environment. The design is not only beautiful, but also deeply significant. It commemorates the diamond mines that once brought great wealth to the state, but it also speaks to the connection Arkansans have with their land and natural resources. That diamond depicted on the coin represents more than just a precious stone. It's a symbol of Arkansas's role in American history. So far, it might seem like a pretty standard quarter, but let's get into why this coin is so special. As with any coin series, certain versions are rarer than others. And if you're lucky enough to find the right kind of 2002 Arkansas quarter, you could be holding onto a piece of history that is worth much more than its face value. What makes this coin particularly special in the collector's world is its rarity and the potential for minting errors. The U.S. Mint isn't perfect, and mistakes can happen. Sometimes these mistakes can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a rare and valuable find. If you come across an Arkansas quarter with a minting error, you could be in for a real treat. One of the most sought-after errors in the 2002 Arkansas quarter is the double die variety. This error occurs when the coin is struck multiple times, causing the design to appear blurry or duplicated in certain areas. These double die errors are highly collectible because they are extremely rare, and they make the coin a unique piece in any collection. So, if you have a 2002 Arkansas quarter with a double die, you might just be holding on to a very valuable find. Another minting issue collectors are on the lookout for is the misaligned die error. This happens when the die, which stamps the coin's design, isn't properly aligned during the minting process. This can cause the design to be off-center or cause parts of the design to be cut off. Like the double die error, misaligned die quarters are rare, and they can significantly boost the value of a coin. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. Just like any other collectible, the value of the 2002 Arkansas quarter depends heavily on its condition. Coins that have been in circulation for years, showing signs of wear and tear, are worth far less than a well-preserved, uncirculated coin. If you find one of these quarters in mint condition, shiny, sharp details, and no signs of wear, you've got yourself a potential gold mine. A coin in this condition could be worth a significant amount more than its face value. But here's the kicker. If your 2002 Arkansas quarter has a rare minting error and it's in excellent condition, then we're talking big bucks. A single 2002 Arkansas quarter could fetch a staggering $76,000. Yes, that's right. $76,000 for just one quarter. Imagine having a coin that originally only had a value of 25 cents, but now it could be worth so much more. That's the magic of coin collecting. When you come across the right coin at the right time, it can change everything. So, how do you know if you found one of these rare, valuable coins? First, take a close look at the design. Check for any signs of a double die or misaligned die error. If you spot something that looks a little off, you might have a winner. Then, examine the condition of the coin. The better it looks, the more valuable it will be. If it's been well kept, shiny, and has crisp details, you're looking at a much higher price than what you paid for it. Even if you don't find an error coin, A 2002 Arkansas quarter in excellent condition could still be worth more than its face value. Collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality specimens, especially when it comes to the U.S. Mint State Quarters series. The fact that the Arkansas quarter celebrates such an important part of American history only adds to its appeal. To sum it up, the 2002 Arkansas quarter is more than just a piece of change. It's a coin that represents a pivotal moment in history. And if you come across a rare or error variety, it could be worth a small fortune. With a design that honors the state's unique contributions and a place in the beloved 50 state quarters program, this coin is a must-have for collectors. And if you're lucky enough to find a well-preserved example, or even one with a minting error, you could be looking at a coin worth $76,000. Yes, you heard that right, $76,000. Top 2, we're taking a closer look at a truly unique coin from the United States, a coin that might just be hiding in your collection right now, waiting to make you a lot of money. I'm talking about the 2013 Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial Quarter. While it might seem like an ordinary state quarter at first glance, this coin has an intriguing history and some rare features that could make it worth a small fortune. Released in 2013 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the Perry's Victory Quarter honors a crucial moment in U.S. history, the Battle of Lake Erie during the War of 1812. This battle, led by Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry, was a pivotal victory for the United States and helped secure the nation's dominance on the Great Lakes. The quarter features the iconic Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial, which commemorates the victory and celebrates the lasting peace between the United States, Canada, and Great Britain. The design is striking, with a detailed image of the memorial's tower, which stands as a symbol of the enduring peace that followed the battle. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin truly special. Like many coins in the America the Beautiful Quarters series, the 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter was produced in high numbers, which means that finding one in your pocket change is not particularly rare. However, what makes this coin so valuable are the unique characteristics that some of these quarters possess, especially when they have been struck with errors during the minting process. When it comes to coin collecting, errors are what collectors live for. A minting error can take a coin that's considered common and turn it into something extremely rare and valuable. For the 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter, one of the most sought-after errors is the double die variety. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin has been misaligned, causing parts of the design to appear doubled or blurred. This error is highly collectible because it makes the coin stand out, adding a unique feature that can't be found on any other coins. Another error to look out for is the misaligned die error, which happens when the die that strikes the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process. This causes the design to appear off-center, making the coin look slightly tilted or imbalanced. If you find a 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter with a misaligned die, you've found yourself a valuable coin. These types of errors are extremely rare, and they can significantly increase the worth of the coin. But that's not all. Condition plays a huge role in a coin's value. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin becomes. If you happen to have a 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter that's in mint or near mint condition, you're looking at a coin that's worth much more than its face value. Coins that have been well preserved and kept away from heavy circulation are especially coveted by collectors, who are always on the lookout for high-quality specimens. A coin with sharp, crisp details, no wear, and no scratches can command a hefty price. For collectors, the 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history. The quarter commemorates an important victory for the United States and represents the enduring spirit of peace between nations. So, for those who collect coins for their historical value as much as for their rarity, this coin is an absolute must-have. But here's where it gets really exciting. If you happen to find a 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter with one of these minting errors, or if the coin is in pristine condition, you could be holding a coin worth $73,000. Yes, you heard that right, $73,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible how a small coin like this can hold so much value. But that's the beauty of coin collecting. The right coin, with the right error or condition, can be worth much more than you might think. Now, you might be wondering how to identify these rare and valuable coins. First, take a look at the design. If you see any doubling or misalignment, That's your cue to investigate further. Then, check the condition of the coin. Is it shiny and crisp with no signs of wear? If so, you could be looking at a coin that's worth a lot more than just 25 cents. And if you find one of these error coins in circulation, make sure to hold on to it. In the end, the 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter is a coin with a rich history, a stunning design, and the potential to be worth a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into the world of numismatics, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. So, the next time you're checking your change or going through your coin collection, don't forget to take a closer look at any 2013 Perry's Victory Quarters you come across. They might just be worth $73,000. Top 3, we're diving into a coin that might seem like a regular part of your collection, but with the right knowledge, it could turn out to be a real gold mine, literally. I'm talking about the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter. Now, at first glance, this might seem like just another state quarter in the vast collection of the 50 state quarters series that the U.S. Mint released from 1999 to 2008. But if you take a closer look, this coin has a fascinating history, a stunning design, and some rare characteristics that can make it extremely valuable, especially if you're lucky enough to come across one in pristine condition or with an error. The 2007 Wyoming Quarter was part of the final year of the 50 state quarters program. This specific quarter commemorates the state of Wyoming, the Equality State, and features an iconic image of the Grand Teton Mountain Range, with a bison standing proudly in the foreground. The design beautifully captures the spirit of Wyoming's wild landscapes, and it's a coin that reflects the state's rugged beauty and rich history. The reverse side of the coin features an image of the famous Grand Teton, a symbol of the state's natural beauty, and the bison, which represents the wildlife that once roamed the plains. But here's where things get interesting for collectors. While the 2007 Wyoming Quarter was produced in large numbers and is not inherently rare, there are certain characteristics that can elevate its value far beyond its original face value. As always in the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition are what matter most. And if you're looking for a true treasure, here's what you should look out for. First up, minting errors. If you've ever found a coin with a mistake, you know that's a collector's dream. For the 2007 Wyoming Quarter, there are a few key errors that can make the coin worth a small fortune. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse. This is when the coin is struck multiple times by the die, causing a doubling effect in the design. On the 2007 Wyoming Quarter, this might show up as a noticeable doubling of letters or numbers on the obverse side, particularly around the Wyoming text or the E pluribus unum motto. A double die error is a rare find, and collectors love them because they are visually distinct and incredibly unique. Another error to watch out for is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is struck improperly by the press, causing the design to appear shifted or off-center. This error can make the coin appear to be slightly lopsided, which is exactly what collectors are looking for. Off-center errors can add a significant amount to a coin's value because they're visually striking and very rare. So, if you come across a 2007 Wyoming Quarter with an off-center design, that's definitely a coin you'll want to hold on to. Condition is another key factor that can impact a coin's worth. A coin that has been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches, discoloration, or damage, will always fetch a higher price. The 2007 Wyoming Quarter is no exception. If you can find one in near-perfect or uncirculated condition, it will certainly stand out to collectors. A coin with sharp, clean details and no wear from circulation is highly desirable. Even if the coin doesn't have any errors, it's still worth more if it has been well preserved. A good rule of thumb for collectors is that the better the coin looks, the higher its potential value. Now, you might be asking, just how much can a 2007 Wyoming Quarter really be worth? Well, if you find one with a minting error like the double die or off-center strike, and if it's in excellent condition, you could be looking at a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. And if you're lucky enough to own a specimen that combines both a minting error and perfect condition, that coin could potentially fetch $69,000. Yes, you heard me right, $69,000 for a single quarter. It's hard to believe that something so small could hold so much value. But that's the beauty of rare coin collecting. The 2007 Wyoming Quarter, like many state quarters, is a perfect example of how a simple design can hold incredible value over time. While this coin might not seem extraordinary at first glance, its history, errors, and condition can make it a prized possession for collectors. So, the next time you're flipping through your coin collection or checking your change, don't overlook this quarter. A 2007 Wyoming quarter with a minting error or in flawless condition could be worth far more than you think. Coin collecting is all about the thrill of the hunt and discovering coins that carry hidden value. The 2007 Wyoming quarter could be one of those hidden treasures that's just waiting to be found. So, keep an eye out for those double dies, off-center strikes, and pristine specimens because they could change your life. Top 4, we're diving into a fascinating coin from the United States, one that might not be on your radar yet, but could very well be hiding a treasure within it. We're talking about the 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter, part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. Now, at first glance, you might think this is just another modern quarter, but if you stick around, you'll see why this coin could be far more valuable than you ever imagined. Released in 2020. The Salt River Bay Quarter commemorates the Salt River Bay National Historical Park and Ecological Preserve in the U.S. Virgin Islands. This area is not only rich in history, but also in natural beauty, and the coin design does an excellent job of capturing that. On the reverse side, you'll see a vivid depiction of a leatherback sea turtle swimming through the waters of the bay. The turtle, a symbol of the preservation efforts in the region, is gracefully depicted alongside the pristine waters that make this park a treasured landmark. So, why should you care about this specific quarter? Well, let's dive a little deeper into why the 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter stands out among the hundreds of coins released in the America the Beautiful Quarters program. While this quarter was produced in regular mintages, there are certain features and conditions that can make it rare and incredibly valuable. As with most coins, it's not just about the design, but the rarity and the condition that really sets it apart. First and foremost, one of the most exciting things for coin collectors is the possibility of minting errors. While the 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter was produced in large numbers, errors can still occur during the minting process, and these mistakes can turn a regular coin into a high-value treasure. Some of the most valuable errors for this coin include things like the double die obverse, or off-center strike. For example, a double die obverse error occurs when the coin is struck twice by the same die, leading to a slight doubling effect on the design. This could make the letters or the turtle's image appear blurry or doubled. If you find a Salt River Bay quarter with this error, it's not just a mistake. It's a rare find that could be worth much more than the original face value. Another common error that collectors love to hunt for is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not properly aligned in the press, causing the design to shift slightly, giving the coin a lopsided appearance. An off-center quarter, especially one that's subtly off-center, is an eye-catching anomaly that can fetch a premium price in the collector's market. This kind of error shows that the coin didn't meet the mint's typical production standards, which makes it all the more intriguing for numismatists and collectors. But it's not just minting errors that can add value to the Salt River Bay quarter. The condition of the coin is equally important. Like any collectible, the better the condition, the more valuable the coin becomes. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, like many modern coins, is available in large quantities, but finding one that is in uncirculated condition with no wear and tear from circulation is what makes it special. Coins that have been well preserved, with sharp details and no signs of handling, can be worth far more than coins that have been worn down over time. This is where collectors really need to pay attention. If you happen to find a 2020 Salt River Bay quarter that looks like it just came out of the mint, without a scratch or any discoloration, it could very well be worth thousands of dollars, especially if it has any errors in its design. When you combine perfect condition with a minting error, the value increases exponentially. Now, you're probably wondering just how much a 2020 Salt River Bay quarter could really be worth. While this coin is not exactly rare in the traditional sense, the combination of its design, errors, and condition can lead to impressive value. If you find one with a minting error or in flawless, uncirculated condition, you could be holding a coin that's worth $67,000. That's right, $67,000 for a single quarter. It's amazing to think that something as small as a quarter can hold that much value. But that's the beauty of coin collecting. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your change jar or your collection. As coin collectors, we're always searching for those special pieces that stand out from the crowd, and the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter is definitely one of those coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's important to keep an eye out for coins that might seem ordinary at first, but could turn out to be extraordinary. So, the next time you come across a 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, take a moment to inspect it carefully. Look for any minting errors, check the condition, and you just might have a valuable coin on your hands. Who knows? You could be the lucky owner of a rare and valuable quarter worth $67,000. Top 5, we have a truly exciting coin to explore, a hidden gem that might be lurking in your collection or even in your spare change. It's the 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter, a part of the America the Beautiful series, and you might be surprised at just how valuable this coin can be. Stick with me as we dive into the history, design, and, of course, the potential value of this fascinating coin. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on this one. Now, the 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter represents a unique and iconic national park, the Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve in Colorado. This park is home to some of the tallest sand dunes in North America, towering as high as 750 feet in some areas. It's a breathtaking landscape that's as awe-inspiring as it is beautiful. And the coin design? Well, it captures the spirit of the park perfectly. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an image of the sand dunes stretching out toward the horizon, with a figure of a sand dune hiker in the foreground. It's an image that truly speaks to the beauty of nature and the sense of adventure that comes with exploring such a unique landscape. But what makes this particular coin stand out in the world of numismatics? Well, while the Great Sand Dunes Quarter wasn't released in limited numbers, there's more to it than meets the eye. This coin, like many other quarters in the America the Beautiful series, could hold more value than its face value if it has certain features that are rare or desirable to collectors. First and foremost, let's talk about minting errors. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. They are the result of mistakes made during the production of the coin, and these errors can make a coin significantly more valuable than a regular issue. For example, you might come across a 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter with a double die error. This occurs when the die strikes the coin multiple times, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the design. For collectors, a double die error can transform a standard coin into a highly sought-after treasure. So, if you're lucky enough to find a 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter with such an error, you could be holding on to something incredibly special. Another minting error to watch out for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is misaligned during the minting process, causing part of the design to be missing or distorted. An off-center Great Sand Dunes Quarter is a rare find, and its unique appearance makes it all the more valuable to collectors who are always on the lookout for unusual coins. It's not just about the errors, though. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. A quarter that's been circulated for years, bouncing around in pockets and wallets, will naturally have some wear and tear. However, coins that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after. A coin in perfect condition, one with sharp details, vibrant colors, and no signs of wear, could fetch a premium price. If you happen to have a 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter that's still in excellent shape, whether it's in a mint set or just a lucky find, it could be worth much more than the typical quarter. But the real magic happens when you combine rarity with condition. A 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter that features a minting error and is in uncirculated condition? That's the kind of coin that collectors dream of finding. And believe it or not, these coins can command some seriously high prices at auction or through private sales. So, what's the real value of a 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter? Well, if you happen to find one with a rare error or in mint condition, you could be looking at a value of $64,000. That's right, $64,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible to think that something as small and seemingly ordinary as a quarter could hold such immense value. But that's the beauty of coin collecting. You never know what treasures are out there just waiting to be discovered. And remember, coin collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are not only rare but also rich in history and significance. The Great Sand Dunes Quarter checks all the boxes. It's part of a prestigious national series, it has a beautiful design, and it holds the potential for unique errors that could make it a valuable collector's item. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin could very well be one of the most exciting additions to your collection. So, next time you find yourself going through your pocket change or sifting through a coin jar, take a second to look for that 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter. Inspect it closely, check for any minting errors, and pay attention to the condition. If you find a mint error or one that's in pristine shape, you could be holding onto something worth a small fortune. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the 2014 Great Sand Dunes Quarter and its potential value. Remember, Coin collecting is all about the thrill of discovery, and you never know when you might stumble upon a rare and valuable piece. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin story. Until next time, keep hunting and happy collecting.